Hello and welcome to Marketing Automation. My name is Hans and I'm going to walk you through the next few minutes on what to do after you have registered for our automation tools because I want to help you get your business moving as fast as possible. Okay. Now, keep in mind this presentation is a getting started on social media marketing and automation. I'm going to assume a few things, right? Specifically, you have already registered and paid for your automation tools. If not, return back to the individual who sent you this video because you can't get started without getting started. Okay, get the tools that you need and then come back, replay this video, and be on your way. Now, keep in mind, this is a quick start guide. So I'm going to walk you through step by step on what you need to do immediately following your registration. This way, you can start running your campaigns once again immediately. Okay, and then I live by the term R&D, rip off and duplicate. If the wheel is spinning, it's moving, it's getting results, keep the wheel. Don't change a thing. Just copy and duplicate what we are doing. We want you to win. In fact, I want you to win. Right? I'm going to give you the same exact tools I use, the same scripts, the same information. Just keep in touch with the community. We'll be here to help you. Um, Attend all onboarding trainings as much as possible, and every single live training, especially because this is a tool, right? If you think about any tools, whether it's a wrench, whether it's a vehicle of your choice, unless you're using the tools, you won't get the results you need. So I encourage you, for the sake of your business and for your goals and for your revenue goals and for your income goals, use the tools. Attend trainings. Learn the software. Uh, I promise you, and I guarantee you this. I don't guarantee a lot of things, but I guarantee you this. If you attend every single training you can, if you run the tools every single day, if you ensure you learn, you respond to your potential connections, you will have results with these tools. Okay, so don't take it lightly. It's a, it's a phenomenal set of tools, and for the price you pay, you need to be running through a brick wall because this year you finally figured out how you're going to generate 100,000, half a million, $1 million plus in your business. All right, so welcome aboard Business Automation. I call it Business Automation on steroids. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go over to my Go Cards, my back office, and then we'll start from there to teach you how to use the tools and how to continue with the software. So immediately after registering, okay, you will come to your back office. Of course, you got your editor. There's a tutorial for that. You got your Start Here Facebook marketing, rewards program, training, dashboard. You can purchase additional products, and of course, all your details are on the left side. Once you get started, it says right here, Start Here on Facebook, and click on Marketing Tool. When you click on Marketing Tool, pay attention to the top. This will have your default username and password to use the tools. And as you can see here, I have the Platinum package, so I have all of our current extensions. Depending on the package that you chose, it will list the packages here or the extensions. All you need to do, listen closely, all you need to do immediately after registering is click here for the tools and add it to Chrome. Okay, you click on the tools in your back office that you have paid for and then add it to Chrome. Do this to every single one of them in your back office. Okay, but all I'm going to discuss today is the three main foundations the three tools, right? The icons, I call it. That's going to help you not only navigate your social media marketing, but it's also going to give you the foundation to build your business and scale as high as possible. Okay, all you need is the three tools. Yes, we have additional tools. Yes, we have phenomenal extensions, but master the basics, right? Remember, wax on, wax off, right? Master the basics. So once you download the tools, we're going to go over to your Facebook. Again, this is my Facebook. On your Facebook, first thing you're going to do is click on, again, remember, use Chrome. So you're going to click on the extensions tab here. When you click on the extension tabs, put a pin, select the pin on all your extensions for this tools. Specifically, Genius Connector, hit the pin. Genius Mesh CRM, hit the pin. And of course, Genius Birthdays, you want to hit the pin for that as well. Once you do, your softwares will appear up here. Immediately, I want you to do the following, okay? Doesn't have to be the same exact order, but I recommend you do the same, follow the same exact order. This way, it gets things moving for you. First thing you're going to do is click on the G. The G is the Genius Messenger CRM. When you click on it, only difference is going to ask you to log in. Remember that username and password? Input that, you log into the system, and this will be your first screen. Now, let's talk about this a little bit. I want you to think about if you've ever worked in an office, so if you've ever had to organize, whether it's your home or right a place of work, folders are a wonderful thing. If you work with clients, in the folder you have all your clients' details, their profiles, the service they're using, etc., etc., etc. Think of going forward, your Facebook friends is going to be the same exact way. With the Genius Messenger, you're going to want to create labels for your clients, labels for your family, labels for your friends. If you are working with warm leads or warm prospects, you'll create a label called warm prospects. If you have clients for your primary business, let's say it's insurance, you can say, create a new label called insurance clients. And it's very simple. You go in here, you type in the name, insurance clients, you click on add. That's it, right? Let's say you are in health and wellness. You could do health clients. You click on add. That's it. Once you do, you'll have the opportunity to scroll down. Here's insurance clients. You can click on the pin mark to edit the name. You can click on the color and label and give your label a color. Make it fun, right? If it's clients, it might be money green because that's who bringing you revenue. Well, let's color it label money green, right? If it's health clients, could be the same. We can make red. Whatever color you choose, go ahead and make it fun. Okay, if you don't like the label for whatever reason, just go ahead and delete it. But remember, once you delete it, anyone who's organized within that label is removed from the label. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so next thing you want to do is click on home. When you click on home, I want you to do one simple thing right here. Fetch all friends. This is going to pull all your friends, all your connections from Facebook and downloads it to the CRM. Okay, it'll take a minute or so, sometimes longer, depending on the amount of friends that you have. All right, next thing I want you to do is two simple things. Message segments, message groups, you're going to be using those a lot. These two tabs allows you to create messages to initiate conversations with your friends. This is going to allow you to rekindle those connections you've had for years that you haven't spoken to in a while. Okay? What you want to do, if you're looking to create message segments, think about a conversation. And the theme throughout all of our tools is conversations. You want to have conversations with your cold market, and you want to have conversations with your warm market. The tool is just going to allow you to speed up the process and automate the process. So you can have multiple conversations or multiple outreach on a given week. We talking hundreds and hundreds of outreach on autopilot. So what you want to do first is learn the conversation method, right? It's not too difficult. So if you think about it, through the span of a conversation, when you meet someone, whether it's a friend, a family member, or anyone else, what's the first thing we say? We greet them. Hello. Hi. How are you? It's been a while. How's everything? Right? And sometimes we'll say their first name. So when you're creating segments, and we'll dive in a little bit on segments. I don't want to go too much into it, but I want to give you just the basics. Okay. So what you want to do first is create simple introductions. You go to create message. You can call it introductions, right? That's the title. The message block allows you to create different introductions or different messages that the software will pull from. In this case, since we're working on introductions, it could be something like hello, and then you click on the first name. The system will automatically fill in whatever Facebook has for that individual recipient's first name, right? And then you click on add block. Once again, for the message blocks, you're going to input a message. You can select first name, you can select last name, whatever you want, but you want to make sure you click on add block. Okay, so this segment called introductions has two blocks or two different introductions. I can say, hello, Miss Johnson. Hi, Miss Johnson. Two different conversations. Okay, we do this and we teach you how to do this because we don't like copy and paste, and neither does Facebook. This way, it customizes your messages so the recipient feels what? Welcome. It's a warm conversation. Once you click on the save segments, then you're going to create a second segment. And this time, remember, you connecting with your friends, right? You connecting with people you haven't spoken to in years on Facebook. So think about how that conversation would sound. And you just simply put it into words. We can call it friends reconnecting message, right? Again, simple conversation. These are friends that you know that you maybe have not spoken to in a while. So what I would personally write is, remember, the intro said, hello, Miss Johnson. Now you want to continue the message. It has been quite a while. How are you doing? And how is the family? Question mark. Okay? Then you could probably say, I am looking forward to reconnecting and keeping in touch. And then you always click on add block. So now this segment, which is called Friends Reconnecting Message, has one block. I typically recommend always have 3 or 4 blocks per segment. This way, if you think about the number of options or different messages that can go out, if you multiply 4 intros, different intros, times 4 body or 4 reconnecting messages, that's 16 different messages that can go out. If you add 5 and if you even add a third segment, it starts to add up. So now you can have hundreds of message options that goes out. So guess what? You will never have a back-to-back message that is a copy and paste. Phenomenal, phenomenal tool. Once you save your messages, next thing what it is to go to message groups. So message segments allows you to create the individual messages. You create, so if you haven't want to discuss and create a message on health, you would create it in message segment. And in health, in the message segment tab, you would have different blocks. Different blocks or variations of the conversation. Then you want to go to message groups, and this is where you combine all your segments and create one whole message. Let me repeat. Message segments allows you to create the message that you want in the blocks. Message groups combines the messages and forms a well-written sentence that goes out to your friends. It is simple. You click on create message groups. You're going to call it a title. Let's just say Miss Johnson, for example. And then you go to insert. You insert, then you select message segment. Now this is important. You always want to select the segment based on the order you want the software to combine the messages. So remember, you have an introduction. So let's select introduction. Then you're going to have another message segment. And this one, we're going to call it Friends Reconnecting Message. So I have my introduction. I have my Friends Reconnecting Message. If I created additional segments, I would simply insert message segment, right? We can insert as many as we want. And then we add to block. So what the software does, it will take one introduction plus one friends connecting plus whatever else you have and combines it into one sentence. So the minute I click on save, I have created a what? A formula statement or conversation that I can use for campaigns. The next step is, once you upload all your friends, this is where you start to create a broadcast. Notice there's a blowhorn next to broadcast. This is you sending multiple messages on autopilot to your friends. You click on create broadcast. You go to create label, select your label. Okay, let's just call, let's see if I see Miss Johnson on here. Oh, the label is for the friends. So let's click on anyone. I always recommend keep gender in intervals. Interval, you always want to do 5 minutes. What that means, the software will send one message every 5 minutes to a new friend. The message group, here's Miss Johnson, is going to schedule in 2 minutes. And I typically do not do more than 100 at a time. Okay, here's the next thing you want to do. When the messages go out to your current friends, you also want to add them to a label, right? So automate actions after message is sent, because you don't want 100 brand new sent messages in your inbox or your Facebook Messenger. Okay, so you want to move them to a label, and also you want to archive the message, meaning it's archived in the background until it's read and is responded by the recipient. Then it shows up in your Facebook Messenger inbox. Once you click on select label, this is where you would move whatever message it is you created to a group that's already organized, and then you click on send. I'm not going to do it now. This is for demonstration purposes. Once you click on send, the software will automatically refresh and start sending 100 messages over the course of the day to your current friends. Phenomenal, phenomenal way to reconnect with your friends. Okay, next software I'm going to talk about, let's go to Facebook, is my birthday. One of my favorite is birthdays. Okay, Facebook already does a phenomenal job of letting you know when your friend's birthday is. If you're like me, we're pretty busy. We don't have time to sit on the computer and send hundreds of happy birthday messages to our friends. I would love to, but it's just not possible unless I'm on the computer every single day for hours and hours and hours on. So we use the software to automate the birthday process for us. But what I love about this is once you log into the birthday post, the first thing you do is set up your messages. You click on the 9 dots, you go to settings, voila. You have posts. Birthday posts is a post that goes on somebody's wall. Messages goes directly in their inbox. Images allows you to upload different images saying happy birthdays. So I'll show you how you can actually post an image on someone's wall automatically. It makes them feel warm and fuzzy. And of course, schedule. You want to schedule it to go out. Always pick 5-minute delays. You can change it by like 5-minute delays. All right, in case I'm doing multiple things on Facebook. And of course, so UTC time. Okay, we are 5, depending on your time zone. Me, I'm Eastern, is 5 hours ahead. So I have it going out at 3:15, which is approximately 9:15 a.m. my time. Okay, once you click on save, now you go to messages. Remember, before we had segments and we had groups. Same exact principle. When you create a new message, you're going to put in your title. And then you're going to put in the body of your message here. Remember, these are messages in your own words. So think about how you wish someone a happy birthday. Right? Be yourself. Be creative. Be funny. That's who you are. So you would input the birthday message here. Okay? And like anything else, you would what? Click on add. So let's just call this test. And then you would put in the message that you want, test 2, and then click on add. Right? And you keep adding different messages that fits how you speak or how you say someone happy birthday. What's special about these tools is we can do the messages and then we can do the posts. Same exact way. You create a new post, you put in your post title, and you put in your content. Notice I have 10 different posts. So you can create as many posts as you want to give a variations to all your friends. Once you create your posts and your messages, then all you need to do is turn on the what? The birthday software. Me personally, I have it going out 5 days in advance. That's my preference, right? You could, once you enable, you select how many days in advance you want it to go out. And then here is where you select the pre-written messages. Okay, so think about how you would use this tool. If you own a retail store, an online store, or even a restaurant, maybe you want to wish your friends an early happy birthday 7 days in advance. Why? Because if they wasn't thinking about coming to your restaurant to enjoy some wonderful meal, now they are. And while you at it, toss in a 5, 10, 15% coupon. Right? That's automatic traffic. That's automatic sales. If you own an e-commerce store, put in a new coupon code and give your friends, all 4,000, 5,000 plus of them, and even those who's not your friends, who's part of your CRM. Imagine you got 20,000 people that gets an automated message once, maybe twice a year on their birthday saying, hey, your birthday is coming up, here's 10% coupon. What would that do to your sales? Right? Think about it. Facebook is a tool. Let's use it properly. So now the restaurant is getting more foot traffic. Your retail store is getting more foot traffic. Your online store is getting more sales. Right? Powerful, powerful tools. And then the Genius post, I like to post directly on the wall, make a statement, make them feel all love and bubbly on their birthday. And in me, you could do a follow-up birthday as well message, something simple. Hey, Miss Johnson, how was your birthday? Did you have fun? What did you do? This allows you to what? Create and continue to engage in the conversation. Okay, that's the Genius birthday post. So we just spoke about the connector and the birthday post. Now we're going to talk about how to use this software to build your business, to grow your network, to get your product or your service in front of many eyes, directly in their inbox on autopilot. We talking about hundreds and hundreds of messages per week with zero paid ads. We do so with the connector. Okay, think about it. The connector goes out and connects you with new people. First thing we're gonna do when we sign in is go to the 9 dots and click on Settings. Why Settings? Think about what we did with the broadcast. Think about what we did with the birthday messages. In Settings, we're gonna create our campaigns, and every single campaign follows the same format. You want to have an introduction. Don't be rude. Say hello. But not only say hello, but say hello with a first name, right? Then you want to create a message that breaks the ice. This is important because you're reaching out to strangers, but just so happens that the strangers have a warm connection, somebody in common. I like to simply say, by the way, I'm connecting because we have a couple mutual friends, and I love connecting with rock stars that I know. And then you dive into who are you? Why are you messaging them? Okay? If you're in insurance, you can simply say, I work with business owners like yourself, helping them navigate and understand the benefits of life insurance. If you're in health and wellness, remember, these are conversation starters. I'm reaching out because I see we have not only some friends in common, but I am heavy. I love to be in the health and wellness space. I wanted to get your thoughts on how you feel about health and wellness. If you're in credit repair, I work with a lot of individuals in the credit repair space, helping them get their credit to where they want to be for future purposes. Would you like to have a conversation and answer, and I can assist you with any myths or questions you have about the industry? Whatever it is, right? You do your introduction. Be nice, be cordial, say hello, but say hello with a first name. Then you mention to them, you break the ice. How do you know me? Well, we got a couple friends in common. Then you go into your conversation, who you are and what you do. Then, as a follow-up, you ask them a simple question. What's your availability to have a simple conversation? Are you interested in having a conversation? We creating what? Conversations. We are not pitching. We are not selling on the initial interaction. Okay, we simply asking them, do you want more information? Then when they respond, then you go into your mode and find out about them, what they're looking for, and then you give them your product or service. Fair enough? Good. So it's simple. We create the introduction, right? You can create as many as you like. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And trust me, by the time I record another call like this in the future, I might have 15 different introductions. Play with it, have fun. Then you create your warm body, your message, and then you follow up with what you want to discuss. If you're in real estate, the title, make sure whatever title you label your segment is what what you're pitching. What's the conversation about? This way, when you go to group them, you know which exact title to pull into the groups. So once you have done this, all you're going to do every single day is decide who do you wish to target for your campaigns. You could wake up this morning and say, you refresh your Facebook and say, let's see if I have any ads. Right? If you have any ads, you might want to go and target an ad. Here's HubSpot. Right? Speaking of ads, if I'm a digital marketer and I want to target clients, right? This doesn't have that many because probably just started running. Then I would target ads. I use my CRM. I click on the 3 dots, and then I go and target this HubSpot if I wanted to. Okay? Keep in mind, anytime you update your CRM, your connector, make sure you refresh your Facebook page. It is important for it to load. Okay? So if we keep going and we keep scrolling, If we keep scrolling down, right, we look for who we want to target. All right. And it's simple to use a CRM. Let's say you are in the credit repair business. Okay, credit repair business, this is where you want to go. You look for ads. Here's an ad. 3,000 comments, 15,000 likes. If I'm in this business and I wanted to target these potential clients, I click on the three dots. Here's my connector. Okay, lookups forgiven. I like reaction and comments, so I choose both. Then you want to choose the type of reaction you want to respond to. In this case, 14,000 people gave this a thumbs up, 815 likes, right? That's a lot of messages going out. Okay, what I would do in this case, lookup interval, I'll pick every 9 minutes because it's going to be sending 14,000 plus messages over the course of a couple days, if not weeks. Okay, look up mutual friends in an ad. I typically do not look up any mutual friends in an ad. I scroll down and I select my message. If I did a credit test the other day, here's my credit repair business test, and I click on run. Once you click on run, you're going to start to see the software spins and start sending messages to people who are what? Liking this ad about credit. That's it. You're done. You can keep the computer running. Don't close this window and go about your day. So while you driving to work, while you meeting with a client, while you networking, the software and the tools is what? Connecting and building your business in the background. Think about that. Let's say you go to a dinner with your family, 2-3 hour dinner. Your software is connecting with people and building your business in the background, autopilot. Let's say you go to a sporting game. Say you go to work. Your software is at home, building and connecting with people for your business. Okay, these are the foundations. You have the birthday messages, the connector, and of course, the Genius Messenger CRM. Get back to the individual who helped you with the business. Log on to every single training you can possibly do. There is multiple use cases for these tools. And the only way you can learn it to maximize your business is by understanding and showing up and learning these tools. Okay? Thank you for your time. Go crush it this year whenever you're watching this video. So now you have zero excuse on looking for potential prospects because you have 4 billion plus people on Facebook who is waiting for you to contact them. Automate the process, have fun, have fun, have fun, and I'll see you on the top of the mountains. Peace.